Hi, I'm Max Brantley with the Arkansas Times with news in Arkansas today. Let's start with talking about the police. You know, it's easy to second guess the police, and everybody has their opinions about what's been going on in Ferguson, Missouri, where a teen was unarmed but shot dead by police, and there's been a lot of unrest that's followed. One of the great issues that are arisen from this has a connection in Arkansas, and that's the increasing militarization of local police forces. With Pentagon surplus and with Homeland Security money, police forces in America are beginning to look more and more like military operations with body armor, heavy armored equipment, the tactical weapons, and all the rest, and they've been turned out in force in Missouri. The argument that we're discussing at some length on the blog today is whether this inflames the situation rather than calms it. Wendell Griffin, a local judge and pastor, has written a piece for us on the blog about using cultural competency in dealing with these things, which means, in short, more communication, more understanding of what creates unhappiness in a community. Communication has certainly been lacking in Ferguson, Missouri, whatever the circumstances of the underlying shooting might have been. I note that we've been acquiring these tactical weapons and machinery in Arkansas as well. Both Bryant Police Department and the Pulaski County Sheriff have these giant MRAP vehicles, they're called, which are impervious to mine blasts and other sorts of attacks, which are not generally the things you run into on daily policing action. Elsewhere in Arkansas today, you might know it's a birthday today, the 79th birthday of Social Security, which is a perfect opportunity for Democratic candidates to make some political hay with it. The truth is it's good hay. Nearly all the major Republican candidates have favored, at a minimum, privatization of Social Security. Mike Ross has pointed out Asa Hutchinson in his congressional career did as much. Asa Hutchinson responds by saying, oh, Mike Ross is desperate, but he doesn't answer the core question, do you still favor privatization or not? Tom Cotton does, to name another. Rick Crawford does, to name another. French Hill does, to name another. So this is an issue, I think, at least with people who like Social Security, which is a pretty serious number. In other news headlines, I'm told today that both the statewide petition drives to allow retail alcohol sales all over Arkansas and to increase the state minimum wage have made good progress, and by Monday should turn in a sufficient number of signatures to qualify for the ballot, but there still may be legal challenges. Two senators, one a Democrat and one a Republican, have proposed to push for a constitutional amendment in the next legislative session that would abolish the office of lieutenant governor. They say that would save some money. Leslie Peacock has a good report on the Arkansas blog from last night about the development of the Little Rock Tech Park, which is supposed to bring all sorts of new age businesses to downtown Little Rock. And finally, it's another sad anniversary today. 1 year ago today, Samantha Olson, a bright young woman, was killed by persons unknown by a gunshot at McCain and JFK in North Little Rock. Her husband today posted a poignant note about her death and a desperate plea for clues to help solve a crime that is still a mystery to us all. I'm Max Brantley. That's all for today. Thank you.